Hello all, I'm going to give a brief presentation on how to use the automatic subtitling feature in PowerPoint for accessibility reasons. And so PowerPoint now has the capacity of transcribing what it is you are saying as a subtitle as you are speaking. In fact, it can translate what it is you are saying into a number of languages, including English, French. But in this video, I will simply show you how to use the subtitle feature. And so here I am on my PowerPoint slide, and you will see that under Slideshow in the menu bar at the top of the screen, there is an icon that says always use subtitles. I have clicked that on. I have indicated that my spoken language is English Canada and that the subtitle language should be English. I have indicated that the microphone from which PowerPoint should extract the sound is the headset I am currently wearing, which is the Link USB headset, and I have indicated that I wish my subtitling to appear below the slide. I am now going to start my presentation. This is what would be shared over Zoom or would be used, in fact, in the classroom. If you wish to do this in the classroom, you will see that what I am saying now appears as a subtitle at the bottom of my PowerPoint presentation. So this is a very useful universal design or accessibility feature for students who might otherwise struggle to hear you, especially if you are using a presentation where your face is not appearing, and therefore students who lip read are unable to read your lips. One of the issues that's come up in terms of using Zoom is whether it's possible to have automated subtitling as you proceed with your synchronous classes. There are commercial providers of such services that the law school is looking into, but they're costly. They're $1 a minute or more, and so this is not a service that will be available for more than a small fraction of the classes. However, there's a workaround. The workaround is simply to create a PowerPoint presentation, and it doesn't have to be anything more than a blank slide or a slide with the name of your course on it. Share that screen with the automatic transcriptions toggled on, and presto, you will now have an automated system of subtitling your synchronous classes, which you can record on Zoom if you wish, and that recorded conversation, that recorded session will have subtitling automatically. You don't have to rely on uploading it to YouTube to force those automatic subtitle transcriptions. And so contemplate, even in courses where you're not using PowerPoint slides, whether it's advantageous to have sort of this phony PowerPoint presentation that gives you the advantage of using subtitling, certainly in classes where there may be someone who needs accommodation. One final point, to make this work, you need to be using the current PowerPoint, not some antiquated version of the software you may have on your machine. You have complimentary access to Office 365 through your university professor account. You can go to the IT website. You can download the most current version of PowerPoint, and thereafter, if you toggle everything correctly, all the Microsoft products will be updated as new versions come out. Take advantage of that. Do not try to run this system through old software. The other feature I want to show you on this primer is how to use a PowerPoint slide as a virtual background over which your face is superimposed. And so I will start a meeting on Zoom. You'll see here I have a virtual background in place, the Library of Parliament, but I want to switch out that virtual background for my PowerPoint presentation. So I use a share screen feature. I go to Advanced. I select Slides as virtual background. I now select the slide in question from my directory. PowerPoint will prepare the slides, and now you will see my slides shared on screen over Zoom, and you will see that I am positioned at the bottom. I can change the size of my image as well as its position. And once I do that, I should probably step to the side of my webcam. Now, of course, you'll want to design your PowerPoint slides so that as you progress through the slides, you are not blocking texts. So that's an interesting feature. You may find it useful. It is also an opportunity for students who might otherwise have some difficulty understanding what you're saying to see your face superimposed and be able to read your lips. Now, one downside, I haven't yet figured out a way in which to superimpose those automatic subtitles using this Zoom virtual background. I think I have to use the PowerPoint program per se and then simply use a share screen. I don't think I can integrate it using it as a virtual background on Zoom. And so there's a trade-off, in other words, in terms of using this virtual background feature with myself superimposed as opposed to simply sharing the screen and then turning on the automated subtitles. Thanks very much for your interest, and I hope this is useful.